Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Miss Harinisa and also our fellow classmates. We are from Group 7 and today we are going to talk about our companies of choice, which is Foto SG Internal Assessment. And before we started, I would love to introduce my team members, which consist of me myself, Nur Amalina, Fatin Abilah, Nur Ain, Nur Fitri Shamira and also Nur Intan Syafiqah. Okay, so for the first strength is that Foto SG has experience in handling 2 convocations standard at the same time, which were for UIN and also UTM convocations. Even though they did 2 jobs at the same time, they are still able to deliver great results and produce high quality products. They have advanced printing machines which used for heavy duty services worth 350,000 ringgit to print their photos, and the printing machines are able to print hundreds or even thousands of photos in a very short period of time compared to other photography shops. And the third strength is they hired experienced and professional photographers as part-timers from AADK, Tourism, The Star, The Sun, and also able to offer higher pay to attract them. Next is usually when it comes to convocation jobs, clients can request to have the photos by the next day and they are able to deliver products instantly, especially for on-stage convocation photos and also online passport photos. They also use Adobe software including Photoshop and Illustrator with AI features for editing to better enhance the quality of the photos that they do so that their customers could look better in the photos. They also upgraded to a server that could connect with all PCs and machines available. They are also always keeping updated to every current trend, especially in modern countries like US, UK and also Japan, which is more focusing on minimalism and simplicity in their arts and designs. By following these current trends that cherish minimalistic, every Foto SG's work will not be seen as messy, but neat and pretty. The next one is Foto SG also use high quality matte or glossy Fujifilm papers that provide high quality pictures and resolution. They also have an option for their customers to add on any additional waterproof transparent layers of textures that could make the photos last for a long time, as well as to protect the photos from any scratches. Not just that, Foto SG also provide a variety of options for their customers to receive their products either via walk-in into the shop directly or through postage. They also provide one-day delivery through Lalamove or Grab if any customer requests for it. So before they receive any job, they will usually discuss among the team on what they could offer to the clients, and every single time they were able to meet the client's expectations as they kept resigning the contract with the same client. For their customers, they will always ask the customer what they want before proceeding with the photos and editing. Thus, enabling them to be able to fulfill all their customers' demands and expectations. And lastly, they also receive lots of positive feedback from their customers due to their high employee performance. A lot of customers mention that the staff are friendly and also nice, and they were helpful in assisting what their customers needed.
Next, I will be continuing with the weaknesses of Foto SG. While Foto SG has their own strength that make them successful and make them different from any other photography companies, Foto SG also has their own weaknesses. Firstly, in terms of their marketing strategy, they do not use social media as a platform to promote their products. While they do have existing social media accounts, they are not using them as much to promote their products. In today's digital world, social media is a powerful tool to help businesses grow. Without social media, the company may miss the chance to reach thousands of potential customers. Secondly, Foto SG has a lack of manpower. When they do outside work like convocations, they usually will hire people that are willing to work as part-timers or promoters to help them with the job. However, when the convocation job is done, the post-work becomes a bit difficult for them to finish within due time because of the lack of workers that are working in the office. Thirdly, Foto SG has certain products that need a longer waiting time for them to finally be able to deliver the products. The products include studio photos that have a high volume of customers, whereby sometimes it takes 6 weeks for them to finish them all because they need to do editing on each of the photos. Other than that, customers need to wait a longer time if they need to print photos in a bigger size, such as photos in size 20R and above. Customers that requested for custom frames also need to wait a longer time because they need to ask their suppliers' approval first before they can make the custom frames. Next, when we went to Foto SG shop office for the interview session, we realized that their shop office has a limited working space. They have 2 big printing machines for printing purposes with a mini studio, a special room for their managing director, and workspaces for their workers to do administrative work, all in one shop office. Their waiting areas for customers became limited and it was quite hard for us to walk around. Other than that, Foto Exec faces time and labor intensity. This is because the post-work after they are done with the convocation jobs are actually the real deal for them. It requires a lot of tasks to be done, and in each convocation that they do, they will have a due date that they need to chase. Since they lack manpower, their staff will need to extend their working hours or work overtime almost every day until the job is done. This can lead to lower productivity and high turnover. Other internal weaknesses include financial instability, where Foto Execs sometimes face inconsistent income due to the inconsistent convocation jobs. For them to get a certain job, they need to send tenders to clients and propose what they can do for them. This means that they are not 100% sure that they will get the job and it might get rejected, hence why their income can be inconsistent. In addition, high employee turnover also affects Foto Exec team continuity and training costs. This is because since the company has an inconsistent working hours and work schedules, with the lack of manpower, they decided to quit and find another job that could offer work-life balance. Moreover, the absence of proper organizational divisions creates confusion in task management. Since they do not have a lot of workers, it is hard for them to divide everyone into a department, which means that those administrative tasks could be done by only one experienced worker. Additionally, Foto Exec also experiences a lack of capital, which prevents them from investing in upgrades and growth. They usually will use their own money for the job that they do. Lastly, Foto Exec struggles with high operational costs. Every job that they get need them to have a high quality equipment. If the equipments are broken, they need to cover the cost and fix the equipment, which can reduce their profitability.
In the Internal Factor Evaluation or IFE metrics, the weight and rating are used to measure the impact of each internal factor on the organization's performance. The weight reflects how important each factor is, with value ranging from 0.0 to 1.0. The total weight for all factors must equal to 1. A higher weight means the factor has a bigger influence on the company's success. On the other hand, the rating shows how well the company is responding to each factor. It ranges from 1 to 4, where 1 means major weakness, 2 is minor weakness, 3 is minor strength, and 4 is major strength. By multiplying the weight by the rating, we get the weighted score, which helps identify which area the company is doing well in and which area needs improvement. After assigning weights and rating to each internal factor, we calculated a total weighted score of 2.71. Since the average benchmark is 2.5, a score above this means Foto Exec is performing well internally. This result shows that their strengths outweigh their weaknesses, but there is still room for improvement.